we're in a situation where we're into a war. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some weapons and armor and different stuff like this for my little dude. Okay, here, let me see. Where am I, by the way? Okay. I need to run to... Where is it? Over here. Yes. It's amazing how few of these places have equipment docking yards. Well, there's one there, eh? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this one. Get stuff there. And then head back to the front. Yes. Woo! Some coffee. Yes. Good morning, everybody. How's your day going? How's your night going? Your afternoon? I have a little phrase. I say, mage to all. And if you take the words, morning, afternoon, good evening. It works out well, where every day is magical. Righto. Looks like I woke up on the right side of the bed today. Yeah, that's it. So, apparently the Washington Post that attacked gamerdom, it also attacked some Star Wars critics the other day, which I have I say a loose association. I'm a Star Wars fan, right? So the whole point here is that, if you can't criticize something, right, that's gone silly, right, and it takes 5 minutes for me to come up with a trilogy that could come after, Return of the Jedi, okay? I mean, I have yet to have anybody say, geez, man, that wouldn't work, Basically, okay, here's my trilogy after Return of the Jedi. So, you have all the heroes that have won the main battle. Now, you got to remember, the Empire's a big place, okay? So, winning one really big battle isn't necessarily all of the war. So, you could have Han and Leia, right, getting married, right? And during the course of the first movie, having a kid, right? And that sets up maybe a later trilogy or something later in the movies or something, right? Kind of like with the Anakin thing. Anyway, and some more struggles against various things left in the Empire. I mean, you had the extended universe where you could have had Thrawn, or, everybody would have went crazy for that. You would have made $5 billion a movie for that kind of thing. But they chose not to. Because Kathleen Kennedy wanted to put her writers and her people in charge who don't know how to write. And that's the main story of Star Wars. So anyway, then you have the rest of the heroes going about their business, right? Luke setting up a Jedi temple, starting to retrain things, and my little twist in this little story would be something outside the galaxy has entered, okay? A new race, and suddenly things start going weird or wrong or whatever, and you could then arc it. I mean, that's so simple, and yet already I've got you hooked listening in on it, right? Ooh. But don't criticize bad writing now, right? Okay, that's the problem, eh? Don't criticize bad writing. Like when I look at Doctor Who, for instance, I look at the 4th Doctor Who as the one that was the most fun. He went 7 seasons, okay? The longest running Doctor of them all, and he's still doing stuff. There was a video game that was like Diablo 2, Shadows of something, or he was the narrator in it, okay, in the game, and he does a really good job. He's got a really wicked voice. That's the thing, okay? And as a one of the majority of people that's straight, non-gay, right? I don't want to tune in to seeing gender swapping all the time and forced diversity and all this jazz. It just makes you go, ugh, okay? And and then they would call you a homophobe or some other crap. I'm not scared of gay people. What the hell shit is that? That's an improper use of the English language again. It was the exact same thing that I was talking about when I went in at these people saying that Epic Store is an exclusivity and all this other. I says, wait a minute. So I go get a Steam game that I need Steam's client to play it with on my PC, and then I go to Epic Store and I can get on the same PC get the video game. How is that exclusive? I mean, my PC's still able to play it. Oh, I get it. I see what you're crying about. It's just a bunch of asset flippers over on Steam that are crybabying because Epic's, not going to take their, cheap little asset flip games. Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what it is. And when you look at the statistics, okay, all right, most of these asset flippers, okay, don't come from people that are born in the Western Hemisphere, okay? I'm just going to say that. And I don't want to sound racist or nothing either, but the statistics are there. Who's running Microsoft? Who's running Alphabet? Who's running Google, right? Right? You have these people, right, that they just want to rip you off for your money. And that's why Microsoft 10 turned out the way it did. And they don't care anymore. They don't care. Anyway, they work for the Pentagon now. Anyway, all of them. So anyway, we're gonna flip through this game, and we're gonna get into a war over on the left-hand side there. I gotta get some more weapons and items and stuff. But that's just my start off rant and get by it all. And I've been around a long time on the internet, okay, and I know certain kinds of people, and there's certain ones that they follow the crowd whenever somebody starts criticizing things. And there is that criticism that some people, because they're monetized on YouTube, they make money from this criticism and they're negative and all that. Yes and no. I mean, we got to have people like that. But we don't need as many, I think, as is there, right? Like, it's great to support everybody, you know what I mean? But you can't. I have 24 hours in a day, right? I'm a creator myself, and that's the problem right there. I have things to do, right? And I got to keep you all somewhat entertained, right? That's why I'm in this little TIE. This is like a huge size TIE bomber, by the way. It's that's what I'm after there. Like I said, I could put a hanger on this and have little actual TIE fighters come out of this, which I'll show you guys later. That'll be another trip. I think I'll go to this one here. There's my shield. That's my shield. Boop. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? I'll take a bunch of these too. Yeah, okay. Let's see the weapons. I can't get that one, but I can get these ones. I'll take that too. Why not? I'll take everything here. It's titanium. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, why not? Yeah, she said, why are you buying all this crap? Well, you'll see. Alright. Out of here. This place have yes it does. There we go. Jeez. They have 2 research labs in their domain. That's how big they are. Woohoo! Here, let's wrong way. Wow, 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 wow. Here's gotta try flying around doing that. Research. Now, let me see here. Let's fly down to the bottom here. Oh, we got 6 of these. Guess what? Aha, now we got a green one. See how this works now, don't you? Aha. Let's see here, weapon-wise. What's this? Triple pulse cannons. Pulse cannon turret. Neato. That'll be fun to use. Okay, let me just keep going along here. What's this thing? More of these silly things. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get rid of them. Turret, I'm going to keep that. What did I put in there? It's defense, chain gun. Any more chain guns? Here, throw that in there. It gave me a green one anyway. Nice. Aha, nice bolter. I'm going to use, you go up to the next line. Ah, what we got here? I'm gonna keep that one. That'll be fun to use. Let's see. Get rid of these silly mining turret things. Any more mining turrets? No, laser turrets kind of that. Actually, it's kind of good. Keep that. There's another one. Another one. Yay. Up. Ooh, give me extra power. These are good too. Generated energy. I like them. The battery ones, these are like batteries, right? Okay, now. Let's see what we got here. Might do something like that. What's this? Engine upgrade. What's it do? Velocity. Shield reinforcer and radar upgrade. Shield reinforcer, yes. It's not such a bad thing either. Okay, now. What are we doing here? We got these weapons up here. Anything up here I want to use? Chain gun. Okay, chain gun. I gotta have at least 4. So we're not doing that. Okay, so then what you do? The map. Where's another one up here? Right. We're on tour again. After I get having some fun with this little war thing, I'll maybe by the weekend I'll get online with some people in one of the servers and start doing that as well a little bit. It's a kind of game that, you know, you just go and go and go and go. Now, mind you, you're not going to have a ship like this until maybe it'll take you a couple of weeks. You wouldn't have this ship until end of game because of the Avorion. Or that's just like a little me getting mad at the game, how it kind of jumped me there the one time. It tried to do it again, and I killed a couple ships and then ran away. My shields were starting to get whacked. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'll just pop into the chat here and say hi, guys. Good morning. Hey guys. Hey all. Good to see all you here. I'll be, and the one thing I will say though is that there are certain groups of you that always come by, and I'm going to tell you that I always get by every single day to watch something you do. Every one of you, even if I don't understand your language. Like Kay came by there last night. She has like a cat and a little like a Dachshund hound or something, a little puppy. And I always go by her. She's such a happy person, right? Like it's so good seeing somebody with that, energy. Every day, you get up. There's always something negative in the universe. Go with the positive part of it, right? Like look at this game. I mean, the potential. Imagine me redoing a game like this, but non-voxel. It would be like, oh my. It's like part of. It's almost like, you're making Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, but that you can actually do it. And that's the thing. When Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous started out, like 10 years ago, the technology really was. You had to do it all yourself. Now you don't. All this stuff is here. The potential is here. It's just everybody's in Hollywood, okay, and the AAA companies. They're more concerned about their shareholders and making a buck than they are about making a product that actually would maybe make them more money than God could ever give you. And that's, they're short-sighted. They don't look long-term, right? That's the thing, right? I would make a game like this, but instead of voxel, I would make it, non-voxel, so that you could build things, right? And get proper circles and proper angles, and you would be able to build your own ships like a crazy person, right? It would be cool as beans, man. Right? And then, right, I saw a guy doing, he was using the 4.24 or 4.25, I can't remember which engine version, but it's Windows 10 only right now, some of these features. And he made a planet that he could fly above and onto, right? So you could do a little cutscene of that coming down to the planet. You don't need to get all this fancy pants where I can come right down and land onto the planet stuff. That's cheesy stuff for people that, whatever. 15, 20 years from now, when the technology's there for it to be easy and easy on our computers, and fine. But you could do that, and then you'd have, planet generation, and you could have stuff being built and use the free asset tool there for building, and just put a ton of different stuff in there, and you could build up bases and mining and all kinds of jazz, right? I mean, like, what is the excuse of all these developers making me little stupid cheesy crap games? I mean, it's once I understood how much of this stuff is actually free for everybody, I'm like disgusted actually that we don't have way better games than we have right now. It's like it's almost like they're ripping us all off, Why? I thought I was in the right place. Wait a minute. Did I go to the wrong way? Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. Oops. Or did I? Yeah, I was... yap. I went the wrong way. There, I just stop for a second and say hi to everybody again. Yeah, yeah. So, and the other thing about this game is, like, think about it. I paid $20 for it, and I put 760 hours into it. Okay. So 76, divided by 1. That's how much this game's cost me per hour, right? It's like in the pennies, right? For the value I got for entertainment. And then you look at somebody who wants you to buy a comic for $30. Because they're indie, they think they can get more. And then, you get an indie game developer who wants you to pay him $30 or $40 for something that you might play for 5 or 10 hours. It's these type of games that you play those other games for, they look all snazzy, and then you come back to these games, right? Because they give you value, right? And despite the fact that this is an unfinished game, right? Like, there are stuff that he needs to do. They have been upgrading it, which is impressive. Do I want to do that? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I wake up in the morning and go. First thing I did was I wanted a coffee and a smoke, and realized I didn't have any cigarettes, so I had to run down to the corner, get some fresh air while I'm doing that. That cold, dry air really hits my back hard, and I'm like, I want to sit down. Thanks to Pete Subs at the corner there. He's always been a good guy to me. Nice Christian fella that, he'll help you out if you need it. That's why I say, man, you gotta have respect for your neighbors, Always say hi, good morning, and blah, 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 and you'll discover you're going to get a lot further with, giving the honey than, stinging with the bees, or whatever. Where is it? There, that's where I'm going, up here. Yeah, I gotta get more brakes put on this thing. I'm gonna put some directional thrusters on the front so I can slow down better. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Where is it? It's at the top there. And then, there we go. Boop. Over here, we will get that one. I'll get that. Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, why not? And we're gonna buy everything here. And I don't have a thing for fighters. To this place. Where is it? There we go. And believe me when I say this, I'm traveling at turtle speed. There's actually an achievement you can get for going 12,000 meters per second, and trust me, when you get to that speed, you're going ludicrous speed. It is just insane to do it. I made a ship specifically for doing that one day. I just wanted to see how fast I could go in the game, right? It gave me an achievement. I thought, oh, this is cool. I got the fastest ship in the galaxy now. Woohoo! So now we go back down here. We start doing this crap again. So we go that one, that one, that one. Whoops. Get out of there. This should give me a green one. Yep. Thank you. And then we go throw one of those in there. That gave me a green one. Good, good. 1, 2, 3. We'll take that and that. Give me another green one. Good, good. It says salvaging tools 2, 3. Let's see anything else salvaging here. There we go. We'll take that. Any other salvaging tools? Maybe I'll put good. Now you move up into these things. I don't really have enough down here to do anything, but we got lots of weapons. Keeping the pulse cannon, defense chain gun, defense. Let's see, that's a chain gun. Wait a minute here. We'll put that thing in there. What else we got here? Put the salvaging gun in there. Put the salvaging gun in there. What did it give me? Double salvaging. Good, good. Let's see. Quad bolter. Let's go fill it in with all the bolters. I think we got a couple. Yeah, only got that many. Let's put weapons in here that we can use. Let's see. Triple chain gun. I don't know. Do I want to use the laser? Let's see what happens. What did I get? Nothing. It screwed me. Damn game. Now we're starting to get somewhere with this stuff. Let's see. We'll go in the back here. Chain gun. Chain gun. Only got 2 chain guns, eh? It's giving you lots of the stuff to mine with, doesn't it? Not so much useful yet. So we'll just leave that there for now. We got these 2 things here. They're real nice. This one's a good defense weapon, and this one's a good hammer hitter. Okay. So, now where am I gonna go to? Okay, let's go back to, I think it was here that had a equipment dock. Alright, so we're gonna do a real heavy duty travel time here. Let's go somewhere we haven't been before. Calculate the route now. Come on, computer. Gotta put some more computing power on this sucker. There we go. Setting this up for a good fight there in maybe about half an hour. It might take me about half an hour to set this all up so I got better weapons and such. I should turn some heat on while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, the PS5 that got stats that got leaked out, it's gonna kick the Xbox's head right to pieces from what I saw. I mean, they're coming out with some exclusive games. But the kicker about those games is that while they'll come out exclusively, the way Sony's doing this is that eventually, after a certain time period, they then will be selling them on the PC for crossplay with PS5 people. Uh-oh, I'm in a fight. Here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this. Ooh, where am I here? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here quick. Torpedoes, yep. Come on. I can't go fast enough. I need just a little bit more speed to outdo torpedoes. Which I'll solve later too. I gotta keep my energy levels down too. I gotta get that 20-second done and then I can get out of here. But that's amazing. Right in the middle of their empire they got these guys. So now we got another reason to come back in here and take out these guys. I discovered a little nest of wasps. That top bar of power, there we go. Now I can get out of here. I'll just put a note. Add note. Ooh. Okay, now we go to here. Wow, look at that, eh? That's a huge nest of them there. Come on, let's go. It's not that my ship can't take the damage, it's that you know, I don't have the weaponry right yet, so that was the so right there, right? 19 pirates. Yeah. What's this one? That was that one there. So we're going over here for now. That's the danger going to sectors that you don't know what's in them. You just pop in and go, oh, gee. You don't want to do that close to the center of the galaxy. You get fried good. I don't know. For this battle, I might even add some extra shielding and stuff too. I'll set this headphone down here. Hold on. Yeah, and another experiment I was doing was trying to what they call retarget ships into the ship template that they have in Unreal. I was having some problems with that, and so I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit more. But once I get that down, then I'll be able to fly around and stuff, you know, and make custom ships and custom whatever and everything else. So see, this is where it's heading for me. Is that eventually I'm going to be making my own stuff, right? And I'll put some of it up on that marketplace at Unreal, and then the rest of it I'll just kind of give it out to people so that they can have some fun, because that's how I got going, right? And you want to give back. That's one of the main things that a lot of people don't understand is they're just sitting here trying to make money all day, right, on YouTube, right? I see people that are playing a video game, and while they're playing the video game, they're trying to peddle something at you, right? Stop that, man. Just play the video game with your users without trying to sell people shit, and let them enjoy it, right? Like that I see that, and I go, oh, I don't want to sit here and every 15 seconds be told to buy something from you. might help if I had the mic on. Yeah, just doing some modifications while I go here, because as I add things, I gotta also add power and everything else. Okay. What I need to do is go into here, over to here, have a look at this, and say, okay, this is for unarmed turrets, this is for defensive turrets. Okay, that gives me 27%. This one's got 54. That's 54. Yeah. This one gives me jump range, but recharge energy is down. That just costs. Okay. I need to get more of these in here. And yeah, I'm only at about 2100. That's like the more you build your ship, the bigger it gets, right? Like, look at the weapons on the front here. I'm gonna get you. Okay, speaking of which, just to make sure we got everything grouped out. Aha. One. There we go. Then you ask yourself, how big is this thing? Well, the height right there is 140 meters, right? The width is 280 meters, and the length of this thing is 250 meters. In fact, it has a crew of something like 50 or so people. Yeah, it's up to 62, so that's another thing I better add here while I'm mucking around. We'll add some crew things at the side. That's right there. We're gonna put you there. I'm gonna put energy all along that side. Yes. Come on. There. Now I don't have to worry about power anymore, I don't think. There we go. It pauses the game when you do that. I hate that. Well, I don't. That's actually a good thing. Yeah, and the other thing is neat in this game. You can color stuff, and you can do some funky things where you could do up your little whatever to it, right? And jump. There's my shield slowly regenerating up to their maximum amount. It's going to be a heavy draw here. My shield will be pulling power. The hyperdrive will be pulling power. Yeah. Okay, get up here. Go. System. He's going there. I'm going over here then. Screw it. Hold on. I'll do this the smart way. Spatial orientation alert. My brains. I'll take 2 of these. I'll screen suddenly looks, while I'm doing all this. Yeah, 720p, it gets crowded. Everything is small. I usually play it when I'm not playing streaming or recording. I'm at 1600 by 900, which is pretty good. OBS is just such a pig for its uses. And let's see here. Where do I want to go? Now I want to go. Let's go down here and see what's here, because this looks like an interesting spot to be. Okay. And then I'm going to head over to another one of those research stations. Here we go. Hopefully it's not under attack, but if it is, it'll be interesting. Their shielding is, the weaponry I have is, I'd have to sit there for half an hour on one guy, and you end up being smart going for other people's. Oh yeah, right into it. Look at this guy. At war. He's got a station in here, and they're at war. This is interesting, eh? It's crazy shit. Okay, let's go right there. I'm gonna map this area out a little better. I should turn the heat on. And like, I haven't actually looked at how, when you make a game in Unreal, how you would get a game, you know, put into, say, Sony's PlayStation thing, because I know for a fact they'd be like wanting to know when you take a crap in the morning kind of deal. That's the way I feel about wanting to deal with, you know, console companies. I just get that feeling like you'd have to have a squeaky clean butthole, you know, in order to get a game made these days, or be somebody of theirs, somebody's, you know. I just get that feeling, right? There's so much control on their end, right? That's why, you know, I say this to you guys: if you're monetized and you're getting somewhere a little bit in your communities, get a PC. You know, they're not bad now for pricing and stuff, and you can at least use that for video editing. So it's an investment. And I have a guy who has 40,000 subs, who all he does is products that streamers and people into recording are about, and he's an honest bloke. He'll sit there and tell you, you know, I like this device, but, you know, this is kind of something I don't like, and he'll say why in his opinion. It may be something that you don't have a problem with, but he's explaining stuff, right? Like when people get monetized, I always send that guy's link to them too, right? Because, yeah, I know YouTube, yeah, it works out to, see, the big lie is that per 1,000 ad views, you get about $20 to $23, okay? But what's that translate into for real world views? Well, it's about $3 to $5 per 1,000 views, if that, okay? You might get $2, right, per 1,000 views. So you get 10,000 views, you got $20, right? It's that screwy, right? And to give you an idea, back in the 90s, I had 12 million unique visitors a month, okay, and about 120 million hits. That would be your views, and I was only getting about $3,000 a month, right? So you can do the math there, how cheesy it used to be, and how much a little bit better it is. But that's only because Google is now like basically the only ad, well, not the only ad company in town, but just about, right? And that's why, you know, it's hard for people to go somewhere else and do anything else, right? Even though I got 4 times as many views per video on BitChute. Well, what's that mean? Well, nothing, because I won't ever get paid for that. You know? But BitChute has a thing where I could set up some monetization stuff with different things. and such. So it's something to do, but I got to get to my bank and make a second bank account so that I can do all this, so that any funny business, you know, I can take money out of there, move it to a safer location in case somebody tries to do anything, right? Or whatever, right? This is what you do. You got to be smart about it. You need two bank accounts, one for your reality and one for all of this. It also makes it cleaner when you're reporting, say, disability to your disability worker, how much money you're making. You can say, here's the bank account for that, and money in, money out, right? And then, you know, like I'm allowed to make $6,000 a year now, so, oh, pirates, here we go. Now it's on. Where are they? Down here. All right, boys. Hello? Head up this way. I better get over there. He's just zipping, eh? There we go. Done. One down. Where's the other guys? Oh, he'll be done in a second here. Rammed into everything. Thank God for shields. What is that? See these little white, that little white thing there? See, I've just picked up a double bolter. Woohoo! And they give you money for helping them out. That's one way to... You sit on the borderlands and just make money killing things. What's all in here anyway? Okay, so there's nothing else in here. This was, yeah, what's this? Where's this one go? Go down here. And the reason is I'm heading back over to here. There we go. That's bizarre. OBS just decided to stop streaming there for a second. I wonder how long ago that happened. Let's see what's going on here. See if it catches up. There we go. That's weird. Wonder how long that's been going on. Wonder how long it stopped. It's weird. No, I don't know. Anyway. Down to... Let's see. I wanted to get into there, so we'll go over here. What was going on with the stupid thing, why suddenly things weren't that laggy. Where is it? So all this time I was talking to myself, I guess, with the stream off or something. I don't know what the hell happened there. I didn't touch nothing. It's like YouTube being stupid. Go figure. I don't know what happened. Half the time I wonder if they even know what they're doing. Let's go. Let me just see something here. It's weird. So is it working? Yeah? Just making sure it's keep working. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I just checked OBS and OBS decided to stop streaming. I don't know why. I clicked the button again and it worked, so I don't know. I never touched it before, so... Who knows, maybe somebody from Microsoft just decided to use that back door into Windows 7 to start messing with people. You know, the one that the Russians told me about, that there's a DLL that basically allows them to come into your PCs. Who says Russians aren't nice people? And I'm not going to tell you either, because you got to find out on your own some things. Some things is a journey. You know, and once you open your eyes and see that part of it, then you'll begin to wonder why they're doing that to regular Joe people who would be no threat to an ant. Okay? They're that paranoid, these people. And they don't realize if they stop being so bloody paranoid, the world might just end up being a little bit better off. And people might even make more money, capitalist-wise, which is probably one of the main reasons they do these things. Anyway. I hope you got to see the big battle. It lagged this shit right out of me when I was doing it, too. Normally it doesn't do that, but... 20 ships on me, and on top of that, then the pirates came in there. Okay, we go up to here. I'm going to have to move into some newer areas and see if I get some better toys. My braking system finally starts to work. Yay. I'll go back and see where this hiccup was, and then I'll know what happened. Oh, see? It. You get used to driving these things. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. OBS just decided not to start streaming. I had to go back in and actually click the button. I don't know why. Never had that happen before. It said no data, and I'm sitting there going, what the hell? So I could have been doing all kinds of things here, and you guys have never seen it. Oh, too bad. Alright. Blast out of there. Hit this. And then we begin our trek to this area. What over to here? By the time I'm done there, they'll have built a few ships. I'll go in and toast them even quicker. Alright. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewer... See, this is it, eh? It tells me 1 minute to turn down the quality, right, with the bit rate, and then it starts bitching about this. More info. Let me just see what this more info is. Buffering. How can you be receiving buffering? I have 10 megabit upload speed. And I'm using 5,500 of it to get to you. What the hell, YouTube? I don't know. Game's being stupid. Or the YouTube, eh? Yeah. Some chimp on the other side of this going, let's see who we can mess with today. I mean, you wouldn't have this problem on DLive. You wouldn't have this problem on BitChute. You wouldn't have this problem on Twitch. And why did just suddenly it trip my OBS to stop streaming? Like, what the hell was that about? It's bizarro land, I tell you. I don't know. I'll just keep going. Biggie on me. Yeah, 38 seconds. Should be fine. I don't know why it's giving me this error. It looks fine from here too, and I'm seeing on the screen there it looks fine. This is the same shit too. It's at the exact same time of the day, every day. There's some kind of weirdness going on. Yep. I'm not gonna stop. I'm having fun here. Building up my ship. Building up my ship. Okay, so wait a minute. Whoa, don't do that, don't do that. That's how you get over rocks. Okay. See, now it's saying excellent connection. Yeah, weird. Yeah, hey, Willie. Hey, Willie. Yeah, weird. Good to see you, man. I'll pop over sometime to see some of that wrestling stuff you do. It's fun to watch. Yeah. It was weird though. It was like I was doing stuff and then I came back and just to say hi to the stream and I noticed there's no data and then I check OBS and OBS turned right off. I was like, that's weird. I don't know. Who knows? There's just so much that you can. Software decided, I don't feel like working. Anyway, I'm just jumping around in system here, upgrading my little ship, getting it tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher. Where am I here? Nope. Where is it? There it is. Up here. I got about a 30 or 40, 60 second wait there. Do this. Come back to the chat. Just check on, make sure things are okay. Yep. Weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go back in the stream and see where it cut me off and see how long I went for, you know. It's weird. Just decided it was going to do that. I had a big battle not long before that where it was really laggy and OBS is just it never worked right with this game before, and it's working somewhat, I guess, which is nice. I go in here, go to the equipment dock, and then I go over to the research area to try and upgrade some of these things as I got them. Yeah, railguns are nice if you can get them. You have to get the right kind. We'll get there. Where is it? It's... where did you go? Where did you go? You gotta be behind me then. Ah, there it is. That rock. Yep. There we go. It'd be neat if they made a game like this for you guys on consoles. Thing is, they wouldn't sell any other video games because you'd be playing this forever. That's the thing, eh? They did have to put like pop-ups and microtransactions all over it. We just sick. They have to charge you $5 million for your console. Yeah. Anyway, the PlayStation 5 is coming out. Should be out before the end of the year, and it'll have some exclusives coming to it that within 6 months after that or so, that those exclusives, some of them will be for the PC as well. It's kind of Sony's way of giving the big middle finger to Microsoft. do some research. Down to the bottom, boys. Look at all this mess. Ah, that gave me that. That's fine. We're still only got 3 of those. We got 3 of these. We got 4 there. Maybe I'll try it. Okay, nice, nice. 4 of these. See what happens. No. What do we got here? A bunch of these, eh? Now the fun begins. Chain guns. There we go. Okay. Let's see. 2 boulders. Got any more boulders in here? Double bolter. Nice. Salvaging. Move up into this. Unarmed. Okay. Pirates, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they're right on top of me. Where is he?
research. Where's my lab? Other stuff up here too from that other guy that got killed. Come on, you. Coming. No. Where's the lab? So that guy's coming over there, so I'm gonna get out. this. Go over to here, and I should see, where is it? This one. Armed 4. So that could get rid of that one or that one, right? 0.58. Gives me 2 more slots. Now, what do I use for weaponry here? What do we got here? Range. I want something with some range. Horse turret. They never do any damage. Double laser turret. Okay. Go back over here. Let's see. Ooh, nifty, eh? Okay. Now we'll head back down there and have some fun. Still got 3 pirates hanging out down there, right? Okay. We'll beat up the pirates. weapons yet. Wow.
These guys and their shields, eh? You know. It's like, oh! I need weapons that can smuck shields.
Something probably just happened in the chat. 6 people signed in or something. Yeah. I don't have the headphones on at the moment. Interfere with my captaining.
Yes. Continuing along here on our little trip. Oh, joy. Ready to do a big fight. Let's go kill some things. I don't know who these people are, but look like
pirates fighting pirates. Yeah. I have had enough of you. Let's kill all of you. Oh, we got him. Gotcha. You're done. Oh, you want some? You think you're smart? Coming at me like that? Oh ho ho ho! Uh oh! Uh oh! I'll go over here and get some loot. Those little spirally things floating around are stuff that you can pick up. See? Do 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 do. I don't have any cargo space, so those other things that are little boxes with the no-no on it means I can't pick it up. What else is around here? Any other numpties give me anything? No? Oh, up here. Free! Alright, turn around. Oh, two more of them over here. Hey guys, got something for you. First I'm gonna go over here and get this loot. Thank you. Where'd the other dickhead go? Oh, he's over here. Are you running away? Nah, he's coming right at me like a fool. Perfect. Look at that. Look at the scenery of this. That is one trippy looking setup for a system, eh? Looks better when you go higher resolutions and all that jazz too. Everything looks better, of course, right? I'm a fourth what you would take your screen and divide it by 4. That's 720p, right? When you got a 1080p monitor, right? And when you got a 4K monitor, it's a 16th, right? Goes in multiples of 2, 4 and 8, right? So, yeah. It's funny that 4K is only 2K resolution and width. Yeah, I know. They like to name things stupid. Oh, where was I in here? Okay. Let's pop over to this system now. These little dots are where you've been, by the way. That's sort of and it'll tell you what's in there if you've been there. I'm heading over to where there's a research station. Order another equipment dock, fill up, then I'll go up to that one thing there, and I should have some more upgrades. Upgrades. More upgrades. Yeah. I need to go more into the galaxy so I can get rail guns and funny stuff. I wish I hadn't made enemies of them guys, but you know, they attack me, and you know, well, some guy walking down the street starts wielding the baseball bat at you. What are you gonna do? There's two things: you run away, or you punch him in the nose. I punched him in the nose, and then I ran away. And I came back and really toasted him. Yeah, there we go. Gotta buy up some more gunners too. I gotta fill in my thingamabobs here. All this uses power too, so I gotta think of that too. Put a whole bunch more power things on there. Drop 2 more of those nacelle like engines on here. And just keep right on trucking. Yeah, baby. Schmuck. Yeah, I'll do another round of this, and then I'll go back to that place where the guys had impenetrable shields again. Keep increasing my firepower until whatever. Oh, I think I went too fast. Maybe not. How's that? Just zipped right in on that. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. Perfect. You do. If you really want to. Now, mind you, in a non-creative game, you'd have to be getting mining and selling it so that you can pay the equipment on your guys, and you wouldn't have Avorion like this ship's made out of. You'd have to have made some forays more into the galaxy to get trinium and nanite, right? This is sort of the... Oh, this guy again. This is cool. I beat the shit out of this guy last time. Let's see what I do this time. That's right. Here we go. Right into her. Get the loot. Thank you. Alright, you turkeys. Who's next? You. Oh, the lag is real. You're dead. You. Get the loot. Smash through it. You. Boy, they're really getting turret happy, aren't they? I can't even see what I'm shooting at. We'll get you. You're done. As soon as I get to you, anyway. I want to make my way over here, too. Let's shoot with you. Come on down. it goes. Those engines down. We're done. There we go. Blue. Oh, blue and orange. Yeah. Take that. There's something over here I missed. There we go. Crunch. Exceptional. You fly underneath. Take those. You. Any more loot? Yeah, one more up here. Look at that, eh? Boom. Dark baby is taking over. See? He's still shooting at me. Oh, down here. All that's left, man. Guess what I get? Another one of those purple things. Yeah, baby. That means this ship is going to be stacked full of stuff. And we'll take that. There we go. Look at this. Now we got a big fight down here. Holy jeez. Alright, I'm coming. As soon as I get my loot. looks like they whacked that ship good though. Looks like it's already wrecked. Oh well. Tried to get there to help you. Oh well. Lots of loot out of this little area. Game's making me get busy here. Uh-oh. It's figured out what I'm up to. Yep. That was crazy. A lot of fighting there. The Executor has 5,000 turbo lasers and everything else on it. Holy jeez. It's a big ship. It's a big ship. Now, I'm going to go in here, over to here. Only one per ship. That's the XSTN K3. So I can't have another one of those. All right, on this ship. If I make another ship, that's another story. Lots of loot. Okay. Yeah, I know. I think we're heading over here. Yep. And then I'll go talk to chat while this hyperdrive sorts out. Excellent connection. Yeah. It's still working. Yeah. I've got Avorion technology and stuff. That's a reddish colored stuff you see there. The blue is trinium, which is really light. And it makes for a good armor, too, because of that lightness, right? Like, there's different materials. I'll show you what I mean here. You go into this building thing here, right? And you got iron, titanium, and they kind of go in quality. Like, this is the heaviest, most armor resistant material out there, right? And you're going to get into an area where you'll be in these areas a lot, right? Because the center of the galaxy, you have to find a way into it, and it's tricky. Let's just say that it's tricky. And yeah, certain materials only have certain things, right?
And once you put Avorion computer and hyperspace thing on there, you're allowed to go through the rifts. So now I can travel right to the center if I wanted to. Okay. Oh, it's gotta go. There we go. Poof. Oh yeah, I mean, imagine playing multiplayer where you got 30 or 40 people in different parts of the galaxy doing their own little empire, making their own little whatever, you know. And imagine having 10 ships like this, where if they're really big, you could have hangars and things come out of them. They could be salvage fighters, they could be mining fighters, they could be attack fighters, right? You could have fleets, and it gets really crazy sometimes. A bunch of us run to the center with each other, and there's a big, huge thing at the center you gotta fight. I won't spoil it. It's really trippy. This ship would just never make it. You would get. I have a hard enough time with, you know, like if I can't take those guys' shields out, right? Imagine what happens if I get, you know, 2 more parsecs over, like towards the center. It would be a question of them hitting my shields and me dying. Like I can upgrade that stuff though, eh? So that's what I'm doing, is I'm slowly, as I need to, upgrade stuff on this guy. This is like a prototype, you know. It's about 10 times the size of an actual TIE interceptor or TIE bomber, right? It's got a crew, in fact, of 60 some odd people. Which by the time it's done, it'll probably be around 100 or so. So this is kind of a cheat what I'm doing, right? Because I'm in the creative where I have unlimited materials and credits, so I can go in here and I can just go, oh, and pop over here and go, I'll buy all that, right? And then I go over here and go, I'll buy all that, right? And then you're thinking, well, why'd you do all that if you don't need it, right? Well, the way research works in the game, just get over there. You put a minimum of 3 items into the research slot of the same color, you will get either the same color back or an upgrade to the next higher tier, right? And if they're all the same, then it would pick that same kind of item. But if you switch them up, it'll just randomly pick one. And if you got 5 of the same kind and you put in there, it's definitely an upgrade for that kind. That's how you kind of upgrade your stuff, right? On top of that, like you saw me going and collected stuff there. It's pretty wild, man. Ooh. Oh, there he goes. He's taking off. It's just trippy. So now I go in here and I just go right to the bottom here and I upgrade from the bottom on up. Like, look at all the loot I got after all those fighting. Oh my lord. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah. So let's see here. Armed. Unarmed. Let's we'll take that. And we'll put these 2 in. See what happens. Give me a turret that's armed. Nice. It's a good little trip. Let's see. Double bolter. Most of this stuff. Let's just try to get guns. Doesn't matter. Chain gun. Laser turret. Oh, there's a quad bolter. Another chain gun. See how it's a little dark. This is like really common. This is a bit better. Common. Petty, right? It's like garbage stuff. Okay, and then we go. These are batteries for your energy, so you can store it up. That way you can kind of... Ooh, armed turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. See how it upgrades. Aha. Now, I don't have any use for unarmed yet. Now, I might start doing that eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4.
the stuff I consider whatever. Fluffy stuff. Now, let's see here. We had, what, 10 of these? Aha. Now, we got, armed. Unarmed. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, well, it took the shields. Okay. What else we got here? Got 2 of these. We'll do that. Okay. What else we got here? Firearms just seem to be blowing in. Quad bolters. 1, 2, 3. Maybe some more bolters. Let's see. Gotta have some more bolters on there. Maybe not, eh? Oh boy, we're not done here yet. Give me a bolter. Give me a bolter. Bolters. Bolters, eh? Interesting. A lot of them again. It gives you the triple chain gun, of course. Nice. Okay, what do we get here? Just gonna see what comes up out of that. More stir, of course. Crappiest thing you can give you. Oh, he's there. Okay. Yeah, when they start sending fighters at you, that's where it's gonna get ugly. There we go. Finally got a better Tesla. Nice. Now, okay, now what do I got in here? Now I got these funny looking covers. Okay, it's the neonite stuff. 3 chain guns, eh? This makes it more efficient, by the way, when it's of that color. If you were doing neonite mining, it would make it easier to mine that, and the lesser stuff will really go like butter, which is another neat thing they do. Yeah, got there too. Got 2 of those. Chain gun. anti-biter. Another bolter. Check that out and see what that does too. It looks kind of interesting. Oh my lord, look at all the weaponry. Oh, nice. Getting there. I know, they're attacking. I'll get to them. They bother me, then I'll bother them. That's how life works. Is that a bolter? Any of these bolters? Okay. Quad bolter. Now that's heavy duty. I might replace some weaponry this go around. Wow. Okay. Iron mining. Iron mining. Put the iron mining out of the way and the salvage crap and all this stuff. There we go. I have no idea how that R mining stuff works. I haven't used it yet, so that's sort of a new thing as well. Let's see, double chain. There's 3 of them. Is there any back in here? No. Put over here. Let's buck a little bit here. Try it and see if we get lucky. And we did. Good. Okay, so what do we got here? Horse turrets. There's one. There's one. Lucky. We did. Okay. Tesla. And we'll just scroll through here and see where there's Teslas. See if we get lucky again. Nope. Can't get lucky all the time. Let's do this and get rid of some junk. Iron turret. What do we got here? Get rid of that mining. Salvaging, 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 salvaging. Salvaging. Go figure. Let's see if they have. Watch this. Take long enough. Oh yeah, research. Okay. Now we go up into here. What do I have? Anything I can use? We got 3 armed. What's over here? This is the unarmed. I got 2 of those. 3. There we go. Exceptional. Yeah, baby. We're getting there. Look at all this crap. I forgot all about this. Oh my. My bolter. Any more bolters up here? There's one. Looks like it. Okay, so there's chain guns. Nice one. What do we got here? Okay, we got those 4. Now there should be something back over here. This gets pretty intense, man. See if we get anything. Nope. Get screwed. Try this. Give me a horse turret. Excuse me. Let's see here. Chain gun. 2 chain guns. Two chain guns. Man. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll hire some crew. We need some gunners. About 6 gunners. Oh, whatever. You get me now. Not enough sergeants, eh? The sphere of death. Oh boy. What's that one? That's a double pulse cannon, eh? Fire rate, so it'd be 330, does 10% damage, 80% to penetrate shields. We were using that and it didn't seem to do anything, did it? Okay, so this one's pretty nice. What's the next thing here? Well, let's go do another turnaround. I'm gonna end the stream here though. This is starting to get a bit long, but yeah. So this is what I'm doing for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Okay, everyone, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll be seeing you later.